about especially oral and non-verbal communication. We are in this chapter, and we discuss about the topic called characteristics of effective presentation. Hope is the formalized hope is planning or plan, prepare, practice, and present. That we thoroughly described what is planning and how to plan your presentation. Similarly, how to prepare your presentation, and how to be ready for presentation, how to plan for presentation, and how to practice your plan to fulfill your objectives, to fulfill your goal. Then how to present in front of the mass, in front of the audience, that we have already discussed. So these four P's you have to keep in mind. And then we also discuss about techniques of effective presentation, how you can be a good presenter. Okay, there are some techniques that we have already discussed in our very previous class. Similarly, slide presentation, slightly we were discussing about slide presentation as well. What is slide presentation? That we were discussing. So, especially for present context, you have to know this presenting in the public. Okay, four P's: plan, prepare, practice, and present. Those four P's you have to know. And as we know that, as you know that we are suffering from different kinds of problems in our business sectors nowadays because of this COVID-19 pandemic period. We have to do everything in slides nowadays. Means everything we have to go through online. While presenting online, slide presentation is very necessary to describe the things in detail, so that slide presentation also plays the vital role in teaching and learning. That you have to keep in mind. So what is slide presentation? I think you know it is a very simple thing, but you have to know a little bit about types of slide and how to present the slide as well. Okay, public presentation we did, hope is we did. Now come to slide presentation. While talking about slide presentation, what is slide then? Okay, slide presentation makes the thing clear. So what is slide and how it makes clear? That is the main focus here for today's class. So that a slide, or slide presentation is a series of pictures or pages of information often displayed on large screen using video projector. Okay, slide means that, of course, I have prepared the slide and I'm just showing the slide through this Zoom application. While talking about the face-to-face class, I have to demonstrate my slide using projector, overhead projector भन्छ. Okay, OSP. यो OSP को प्रयोग गरेर we have to show the slide to the mass. Suppose in face-to-face class, I used to show these slides using projectors. So it is the picture. Slide means it is a series of picture or pages of information जे भन्दा पनि हुन्छ, often displayed using large screen. For today's presentations and showing slides, a slideshow is essentially a single screen of information able to display. Look at the word text. के हुन्छ त text present हुन्छ यसबाट, chart. Okay, through by using slide we can present chart. Similarly, we can present image. So chart, image, text. Text means written information, words, chart, and images. A slide can also feature various transitions which are added effects to enhance the slide and provide different viewing styles. In slide, we can find, suppose I'm using Windows 7. In Windows 7, I have to prepare every slide, means I have to prepare the designs of the slides myself. And in Windows 10 and latest version of the Windows, and in that Mac, Apple Mac, you will find a design of slides. Okay, different styles of slide. inserted by the company itself, so that slide, okay, different viewing styles. We can have different viewing styles and different designs we can have. And slide-based presentations are popular choice for business meetings due to this ease of creation, each slide and attention they can grab from viewers. Okay, design of the slide sometimes attract the audience, or the grab the view, grab the okay, grab the attention of the audience. If I have prepared a very simple and very plain slide on a structured slide, then of course that may not attract. Sometimes what happens, if I have uh, mm, very okay unique design of slides, and if I have presented the slide in different styles, suppose here I am using different styles. Suppose uh, I am here choosing the very simple style, means I'm clicking the button and then next slide comes like this. But what happens sometimes, uh, the computer, I can choose the styles. Then after choosing the styles, the computer itself, laptop itself, can okay automatically shows those slide. That is the thing. So this is all about slide presentation. Means slide means it is a piece of, okay, it is the piece of text, it is a piece of picture, it is the piece of charts, and we can present those using OSP, okay, overhead projector, and we can have different styles of slide. And while talking about the slides type, two types especially, two types of slides are there. You have to keep those things in mind, है. परीक्षामा slide का प्रकार भनेर पनि short note मा आउन सक्छ, structure slide भनेर. At that time you have to write. Otherwise, you have to know in your practice also, practical life also, what type of slide I'm presenting, what type of slide I'm okay designing. You have to know. So structure slide and free form slide, two types of slides are there. Structure slide means this slide I'm using here, this is the structure slide. Structure slide means this type of slide. Means in structure slide, what happens, I have to design, I have to write everything in a very systematic way. Unnecessary things I have to avoid. I'm teaching you the chapter called oral and non-verbal communication. Under this, I'm teaching you the types of slides. So here I have to write, I have to give the information about the types of slide only. Other things I have to avoid. Means unnecessary things, jargons, other things I should not write here. That is structure. Structure means it is structure in a pattern, a systematic slide. That means everything I have to maintain okay level of language. I have to write the okay appropriate font. I have to choose the appropriate font. I have to write that in appropriate highlight. Okay, that is the thing. So structure slides are usually based on templates that give all the slides in a presentation that same general look. Structure slides are usually the best choice for project updates and other routine information presentations, particularly if the slides are intended to be used only once. Its disadvantage is that it is predictable and the audience members may find it monotonous in presentation. Look at this. है यो यसले थोरै कुरा गर्यो यहाँ, यसको खास कुरा अब यो प्रत्येक मैले जति तपाईलाई स्लाइड देखाएको छु यसको माथि तल हेर्नुस्, यसको डिजाइन एउटै छ, ओके, यसको स्टाइल एउटै छ, यस्तो खालको भनेको दिस टाइप अफ स्लाइड इज स्ट्रक्चर स्लाइड. स्ट्रक्चर स्लाइडको के हुन्छ त, एभ्रिथिङ इन प्रोपर स्ट्रक्चर मिलेको एउटै, पहिलो स्लाइड जस्तो डिजाइनको छ लास्ट स्लाइडसम्म त्यस्तै डिजाइन हुन्छ. And while presenting in office organizations about the okay, updates of the project and other things, we use structure slide. Structure slide भनेको एउटा अफिसियल जस्तै अफिसियल लेटर जस्तै भनौँ न, अफिसियल फर्मल भए जस्तै स्ट्रक्चर मिन्स फर्मल स्लाइड हो. यसमा चाहिँ एभ्रिथिङ सुड बी इन फर्मल वे. यहाँ थोरै लेखे पनि खास अक्षर द वर्ड्स, okay, the letters size font, design, everything, language, everything should be structured. एउटा प्याटर्न भित्र हुन्छ सुरुदेखि लास्टसम्म भने अर्को फ्री फ्रम स्लाइड द्याट इज फ्री फ्रम स्लाइड भनेको तपाईँको इच्छा अनुसार पहिलो स्लाइड एउटा डिजाइनको सेकेन्ड स्लाइड नेक्स्ट different style, third slide another style. In this way you can design the slide. Okay, in the first slide you can have on photograph, or in the second slide you can have different thing, styles, language, everything in free form. So it is called free form slide. Free form slides typically don't follow any set of design plan अनुसार हुँदैन यो तपाईको डिजाइन गर्ने मान्छेले जस्तो गर्न चाह्यो त्यस्तै खालको free form slides often have far less content per slide than structured design, which requires many more slides to cover a presentation of equal length. Well-designed free-form slide help viewers understand, process, and remember the speaker's message. Means के हुन्छ भन्दा एउटा यसको अब जस्तै अगाडिको स्ट्रक्चर स्लाइड एउटै खालको चिज सुरुदेखि लास्टसम्म डिस्क्राइब गरेछ गर्दा you may feel monotonous, okay, boring. The attention cannot be grabbed there. But here, ओहो पहिलो स्लाइड त्यस्तो छ and सेकेन्डमा के होला भनेर kind of curiosity may arise there. So it attracts the audience. So a well-designed free-form slide help viewers understand, process and remember the speaker's message. यति कुरा सहयोग गर्छ. Well-designed free-form slide help viewers understand, process, and remember the speaker's message. The key disadvantage of free-form slide designs are the time and effort often required to create them. Okay, design गर्न एउटा आर्टिस्टिक एउटा चाहिँ क्यापासिटी भएको क्रिएटिभ मान्छेको आवश्यकता पर्छ. So these are the things that are about the free-form slides and structured slide. And effective slide presentation कसरी हुन सक्छ? Suppose I am presenting the slide. So here I am presenting the slide through online by using Zoom. But face to face, especially अहिले यो सबै कुरा लागू नहुन सक्छ अनलाइनबाट गर्दाखेरि. But in face to face teaching, learning, or face to face presentation, seminars, meetings, how you can be an effective presenter? You have to keep the things here. Keep it simple. Means धेरै स्ट्रक्चर स्लाइड बनाउनुस्, अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड जस्तो नगराउनुस्. अनस्ट्रक्चर्डमा धेरै it takes the time, it takes the time एउटा कुरा. अर्को चाहिँ के हुन्छ त it requires the very artistic creative person. त्यतातिर जानु परेन. Simple. If your information is very important, then simple slide doesn't matter. Okay, simple slide of the audience may enjoy in simple slide if you have a very important message, clear information. So keep simple, limit bullet points and text. Like here I'm making all these things in points, bullet ma cha. So descriptive slide, जस्तो अगाडिको स्लाइड थियो नि जस्तै हेर्नुस्. This slide is descriptive slide. यस्तो खालको स्लाइड अडियन्सले मन नपार्न सक्छ. Means audience may feel monotonous. अब यो पढ्न कसैको के हुन सक्छ, visibility power नहुन सक्छ. Means they will leave these things. So if you have kind of effective slide presentation skills, then please you have to keep everything in bullet points and describe yourself. यहाँ के छ, सबै लेखिदिएको छ, तपाईले मेरो कुरा नसुन्न पनि सक्नुहुन्छ मैले डिस्क्राइब गर्दा. तर यहाँ चाहिँ के छ त, you have to listen me. किनकि के रहेछ, keep simple भनेको के रहेछ, अनि use high quality graphics भनेको के रहेछ, यो कुराहरु तपाईले त सुन्नु पर्यो नि मैले भनेको. तर मैले use high quality graphics मा if I describe there in the slide, written description छ भने तपाईले मलाई ध्यानै दिनुहुन्न. So limit bullet points and text, use high quality graphics. Next point. भनेको high quality graphics भनेको जस्तै picture presentation होला, अथवा चाहिँ वर्ड नै होला अथवा चाहिँ तपाईँको टेबल प्रेजेन्टेसन होला त्यहाँनिर अलिकति क्लियर खालको त्यहाँनिर ग्राफिक्स बनाउनुहोस् भनेको क्लियर पिक्चर राख्नुहोस् क्लियर टेबल राख्नुहोस् त्यहाँको कुराहरू के हुनु पर्यो त एक किसिमको डिम अथवा त्यस्तो हुनु भएन इट सुड बी क्लियर ग्राफिक्स भन्छ कम्प्युटरले कति ग्राफिक्स सपोर्ट गर्छ त्यसमा पनि भर पर्छ द्याट इज द थिङ सो have a visual theme visual theme have a visual theme have a visual theme so visual theme but avoid using PowerPoint templates means Bharsak, while talking about the theme while talking about the slide you have to give the pictorial description हुनु पर्यो तपाईको ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा भरसक सकिन्छ भने you have to show everything information in picture not a word that is the thing word त भइसक्यो monotonous भइसक्यो so picture छ भने that may attract the audience but avoid using PowerPoint templates भनेको अब यहाँ अभोइड नलेख्नु पर्ने थियो किनकि पिक्चरबाट सबै कुरा नहुन सक्छ भिजुअल त्यसैले पावर पोइन्ट टेम्पलेट्स भनेको त अक्षरमा लेखेको डिस्क्रिप्सन भन्दा के त भिजुअल थिम बढी चाहिँ that makes your presentation effective use appropriate chart of course chart use color well color choose your font well font Times New Roman हो कि नेपालीमा भयो pretty fantasy के हो you have to choose the very clear very simple and clear font video or audio use video or audio if it is possible to show then please you have to insert the audio clips or visual clips so that while describing audience may feel okay monotonous and if you show the picture video then of course they will be very attentive spend time on slide sorter that is the thing and spend time on slide sorter and don't stare at slide means यहाँनिर भन्न खोजेको के हो त means slide sorter मा अलिकति टाइम तपाईले you have to invest time in slide sorter that is the thing and don't stare at slide that is the thing these are the things that you have to keep effective presentation को लागि and graphic design and the sixth principle so what is graphic design graphic design cute graphic design course गर्ने भन्छन् त्यस्तै here is given about graphic design it is also helpful in business especially for the office organization you have to design the tables you have to design the pictures you have to design the slides you have to design the certificates or cover of reports and books okay that is graphic design okay and it has 6 principles so what is graphic design पहिला तपाईहरु कसैलाई थाहा होला graphic design refers to number of artistic professional disciplines which focus on visual communication and presentation graphic design भनेको एक किसिमको visual design okay artistic discipline which focus on visual communication and presentation especially visual कसरी कुनै पनि चीजलाई देखाउँदा राम्रो तरिकाले डिजाइन गरेर देखाउने त कसरी राम्रो कम्युनिकेसन एन्ड प्रेजेन्टेसन कसरी गर्ने त सपोज यही स्लाइडलाई एउटा ग्राफिक डिजाइनरले के गर्न सक्छ त एउटा आर्टिस्टिक बनाउन सक्छ to present various methods are used to create and combine symbols especially symbolहरु डिजाइन गर्दा image and words to create a visual representation of ideas and messages. The principle of graphic design control the relationship between design elements, okay, and organize overall compositions. The very best graphic design uses these 6 principles to communicate its message with it. About what is graphic design? Graphic design is a design of different symbols, different pictures, different tables, okay, different covers, design of everything to communicate and to present. That is called graphic design. Computer man है डिजाइन हातले भन्दा पनि कम्प्युटर बाई युजिङ कम्प्युटर इफ यु डिजाइन your presentation, your table, your picture, your cover of your report, everything, then of course that is called graphic design. And graphic design का 6 principles छन् यहाँनिर अरु कुरा गर्यो the principle of graphic design control the relationship between design elements and organize overall composition. Means graphic designs organize overall composition of your presentation, your text. The very best graphic design is the 6 principles, right? For the good designer, 6 principles. यहाँनिर 6 प्रिन्सिपलहरु छन् के चाहिन्छ त डिजाइनमा ग्राफिक डिजाइनमा what are the principles that you have to follow while designing the thing कुनै पनि चीजलाई डिजाइन गर्दाखेरि how to design भन्दा पहिलो प्रिन्सिपल छ these are the principles 6 principle what are the 6 principle of graphic design भनेर पनि आउन सक्छ अथवा चाहिँ एउटा तपाईलाई चाहिँ केस दिएर त्यसमा केही भनौं न ग्राफिक डिजाइनको प्रिन्सिपल छ कि छैन त यो केसमा भन्न सक्छ balance first thing balance proximity alignment repetition copy and white space these are the 6 things these are the 6 things that you have to keep in mind while designing the things so so how to maintain balance first thing okay balance एउटा कुरा छ proximity भनेर अर्को कुरा आयो so के हो त आखिरमा ग्राफिक डिजाइनमा यो ब्यालेन्सले केलाई जनाउँछ त भन्ने कुरा means when you design anything okay when you design anything especially graphic design गर्नुभयो तपाईले मानौ at that time you should be balanced here you have to maintain balance in designing भन्न खोजेको balance in designing भनेको जस्तै कलर देखि लिएर त्यहाँनिर सबै कुराहरु आउँछ means त्यहाँनिर तपाईले कलर मेन्टेन गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ त्यहाँको भनौं न एक किसिमको अब स्लाइड प्रेजेन्टेसन छ भने त स्लाइडमा चाहिँ त्यहाँको अक्षरको साइजहरु you have to maintain the size and you have to maintain the other things there that is the balance है त्यो कुरालाई यहाँ ब्यालेन्स भनेर भन्न खोजेको छ you have to maintain those things properly त्यो सेन्समा चाहिँ यहाँनिर ब्यालेन्स भनेर आएको छ अरु केही पनि होइन त्यहाँनिर सो एउटा कुरा छ while designing कलरको ब्यालेन्स हुनु पर्यो and color and balance of the word okay word को balance हुनु पर्यो and then word को पछि तपाईको ल्याङ्ग्वेज को ब्यालेन्स फर्मल इन्फर्मल हैन कस्तो खालको छ ल्याङ्ग्वेज त्यो ल्याङ्ग्वेज पनि तपाईले ठ्याक्क चाहिँ त्यो राख्नु पर्छ so while talking about the balance it is the notion that elements are symmetrical भन्न खोजेको which in turn creates harmony means कस्तो भन्दाखेरि त्यहाँनिर एक किसिमको ओहो कस्तो यसले चाहिँ बायस गरेछ त्यसलाई फोकस गरेछ त्यो जेन्डरको कुरा आउन सक्छ जस्तो फिमेललाई मार्जिनमा राखेछ मेललाई सुरुमा राखेछ अथवा चाहिँ भनौं न कुनै सोशल सामाजिक कुराहरु सोसाइटीको सोशल सेक्टरका कुरा छन् भने ब्राह्मण क्षेत्रीयहरूले अगाडि राखेछ and दलितहरुले पछाडी राखेछ त्यस्तो खालको कुरा नआओस् के डिजाइन गर्दा means everything should be inclusive भन्न खोजेको ब्यालेन्सले अर्को केही हैन means यसले के भन्छ भन्दाखेरि 6 principle of graphic design मा first thing is that is balance when designing anything everything language देखि picture देखि table देखि everything should be balanced त्यही कुरा यसले भन्न खोजेको छ कसैलाई मार्जिनमा कसैलाई सेन्टरमा कसैलाई हाइलाइट गर्ने कसैलाई चाहिँ रिजेक्ट गर्ने त्यस्तो गर्नु हुँदैन भन्न खोजेको छ so it should create harmony order and cohesion in design the equal distribution of visual weight creates an effect in the design so no balance disturb the design so there should be balance visual देखाउँदाखेरि पनि ब्यालेन्स चाहिन्छ के तपाईको कस्तो ब्यालेन्स भन्दा पुरुष र महिलाको छ भने ट्याक्क एकै ठाउँ देखाउनु पर्यो है अथवा चाहिँ त्यहाँनिर कलरको ब्यालेन्स होला everything you have to show equally. And proximity को कुरा आउँछ. proximity भनेको connecting elements हरु त्यहाँनिर balance गर्नुभयो. And second things is that for proximity, that is connecting elements जुन छ, that should visually that should create relationship between them. भनेको एक अर्काको relationship, proximity भनेको good relationship भनेको नेपालीमा भन्दा means त्यहाँनिर one thing, first thing may have connection to last thing, and middle things may have connection to first thing. You have to connect those things appropriately. Tight गराउनु पर्यो है. डिजाइनिङ गराउँदा लुज डिजाइनिङ नगराउनुस्. That should be tight, well balanced. Balance tight भनेर कस्तो त कस्तो खालको टाइट त balance मिलेको टाइट. And alignment. Alignment means every piece of design should have visual connection to something on the page or organize or unify the page overall. भन्न खोजेको कस्तो अलाइनमेन्ट भन्दा लेफ्ट अलाइनमेन्ट, राइट अलाइनमेन्ट भन्ने हुन्छ नि तपाईको. तपाईले वर्डहरु यसमा हेर्नुभएको छ. वर्ड डकुमेन्ट खोल्दाखेरि माथिपट्टि लेफ्ट अलाइनमेन्ट भनेर भनेको छ. प्याराग्राफ राख्दाखेरि लेफ्ट तिर मात्रै राख्नुभयो भने सबै प्याराग्राफ लेफ्ट तिरबाट आउँछ. राइट अलाइनमेन्ट भयो भने राइट तिर जान्छ. भनेको यु हेभ टु कीप दोज थिंग्स इन ब्यालेन्स. डिजाइन गर्दाखेरि कोही प्याराग्राफ सपोज यतातिर मेरो सबै यो के छन् लेफ्ट अलाइनमेन्टमा छ यिनी प्याराग्राफहरु. यहाँ सबै हेर्नुस् त यहाँनिर यो सबै छ, यो अलाइनमेन्ट हो कि यो लेफ्ट अलाइनमेन्टमा छ. अब यता यसलाई सारेर मैले यता माथि वर्डमा चुज गर्दाखेरि राइट तिर लएँ भने यो व्हेन भन्ने कहाँबाट सुरु हुन्छ त? यो यता यहाँबाट सुरु हुन सक्छ. कोही यहाँबाट सुरु गर्ने, कोही यहाँबाट सुरु गर्ने, यस्तो गर्नु भएन. अलाइनमेन्ट त्यसलाई टेक्निकल भाषामा अलाइनमेन्ट भन्छ. त्यो अलाइनमेन्ट द्याट शुड बी एकै खालको हुनु पर्यो. द्याट शुड बी ब्यालेन्स. ओके. कनेक्टिङ एलिमेन्ट्स proximity भयो. And piece of design should have visual connection that should organize and unify in the page. And then repetition. Repetition को कुरा गर्दाखेरि the repetition principle says that there should be some repetitive elements such as color को repetition होला, font, spatial relationship, or certain bullet, thick line, or something else that appears throughout the design. That should be the repetition हुने कलरहरु अथवा repetition हुने जो त्यो spatial wordहरु and bulletहरु, that should be okay. A thick line होला, that should appears throughout the design. तो भइरहनु पर्यो के एउटै खालको description. One type of paragraphic description is not very that does not attract that does not concern the audience. That may be monotonous. So sometimes bullet, sometimes bold word, sometimes colorful picture, that should be a repetition भइरहनु पर्छ graphic design मा, so that that may have good attraction of the audience. Next, copy means here copy here means that we can say contrast is the best way to add visual interest and organize your page. Add contrast while careful choices of colors like thickness, spacing, size, typeface, and other design elements. Bold contrast work best because they are more interesting. So यहाँनिर copy भन्न खोजेको छ. copy भन्न खोजेको के हो त भन्दा अगाडिको चीजहरु जस्तै contrast है, डिजाइन गर्दाखेरि तपाईले विभिन्न थिकनेस, स्पेसिङ, साइज विभिन्न मेन्टेन गर्नु भएको हुन्छ. त्यसलाई फलो गर्दै जानुस्, कपी गर्दै जानुस् भन्न खोजेको. सुरुमा जे गर्नु भएको छ, जति स्पेस राख्नु भएको छ, मिडल तिर डिजाइनमा पनि त्यस्तै स्पेस राख्नुस्. कहीं थोरै स्पेस, कहीं धेरै स्पेस नराख्नुस्. फन्टको 12 फन्ट छ भने 12 ै राख्नुस् स्लाइड भरि है. जस्तै हेडिङमा 14 छ फन्ट and in the body paragraph 12 छ भने सुरुदेखि लास्टसम्म त्यही मेन्टेन गर्दै जानुस्. अथवा चाहिँ साइज, अक्षरको साइज त्यो भयो. and शेप, विभिन्न शेपको चाहिँ डिजाइनका अक्षर छन् त्यही अनुसारको गर्दै जानुस्. and other design element that you should copy from first to the last. And then white space, that is white space is the absence of graphics and text that break up the design elements on the page and give the viewer visual break. It can also clarify the elements, suggest or elegance and add emphasis. Means white space भनेको तपाईले डिजाइन ग्राफिक गर्दै जानुभयो लास्टतिर अथवा बीचमा तपाईले डिजाइन गर्नु भएन ब्ल्याङ्क छोड्नुभयो त्यहाँनिर डिजाइन केही देखिन्न खाली ठाउँ मात्रै छ भने द्याट इज व्हाइट स्पेस एन्ड व्हाइट स्पेस अल्सो समटाइम्स गिभ्स द मिनिङ के मिनिङ दिन्छ त यो टपिक सकियो अब अर्को टपिक सुरु हुँदैछ आर द्याट स्पेस त्यो भनेको पज जस्तै हो एकछिन रोक्यौं त्यसपछि कुरा गरौँला भने जस्तो सो नेक्स्ट टपिक अथवा द इन्ड देखाउन अथवा चाहिँ नेक्स्ट टपिक देखाउन अथवा भनौँ न पज देखाउन सम द्याट व्हाइट स्पेस इज नेसेसरी भनेको डिजाइनको बीचमा स्पेस पनि नो डिजाइन स्पेस पनि चाहिन्छ भनेको सो दिज आर द 6 प्रिन्सिपल अफ ग्राफिक डिजाइन भनेको ग्राफिक डिजाइन गर्दा ख्याल गर्नुपर्ने कुरा डिजाइन गर्न इफ यु आर भेरी फ्लुएन्ट डिजाइनर अफ कोर्स but if you do not have knowledge of maintaining balance in the design that may raise the question proximity of course connection गर्न जान्नु भएन डिजाइन मात्रै जान्नु भो कनेक्सन जान्नु भएन भने पनि त्यसले काम गरेन and alignment सबै प्याराग्राफका अक्षरका भनौं लाइनको एउटा राइट लेफ्ट मिलाउन पनि जान्नु पर्यो डिजाइन गर्दा मात्रै जान्नु भएन भनेको डिजाइन गराउँछु भन्दैमा कुनैमा लेफ्ट कुनैमा राइट गर्नु भएन एउटा चाहिँ डकुमेन्टमा ट्याक्क एउटा कि राइट अलाइनमेन्ट कि मिडल कि लेफ्ट एन्ड रेपिटेसन कपीको कुरा भइहाल्यो त्यो फलो गर्नुस् अगाडि जे गर्नु भएको छ त्यसलाई कपी गर्नुस् रिपिट गर्नुस् फलो गर्नुस् ट्र्याक गर्न and white space these are the 6 principles of graphic design any kind of slide design पनि graphic design or word document मा पनि graphic design हुन सक्छ PowerPoint मा हुन सक्छ blank एउटा सर्टिफिकेट डिजाइन गर्नु पर्ला अथवा तपाईको हरेक सिम्बल पिक्चर everything you have to design that is called graphic design so and this is about 6 principles common types of visuals for presentations के हुन सक्छ त presentation common types यो स्लाइड को मात्रै कुरा गयो त्यस बाहेक चाहिँ के हुन सक्छ त भन्दा in most business today electronic visual presentations are the most common tools of course Zoom बाट गरिरहेको छ अब चाहिँ अहिले मैले PowerPoint presentation PPT गरेको छु स्लाइडहरु त्यस्तै यस्तै खालका अरु विभिन्न के प्रेजेन्टेसन हुन सक्छ but most common types of visual used to present data information concept and ideas are means यस बाहेक पनि प्रेजेन्टेसनहरु छन् सपोज यस बाहेकको overhead transparencies भनेको overhead projector जस्तै हो overhead transparencies भनेको जस्तै अहिले चाहिँ overhead transparencies मा आउने भनेको त्यही हो प्रोजेक्टरको प्रयोग गरेर प्रोजेक्टर हो यो overhead transparency भनेको खास and then chalkboards and overhead transparencies मा overhead projector जस्तै अन्य डिभाइस पनि हुन सक्छन् भन्न खोजेको छ मेन overhead projector हामीले प्रयोग गर्छौं OSP को रूपमा and त्यस्तै मेटेरियल भविष्यमा आउन सक्छ okay and chalkboards and whiteboards especially यो भइहाल्यो पुरानो it is old device of presentation and electronic whiteboards अहिले आएको छ खास गरी इलेक्ट्रोनिक व्हाइटबोर्ड्सहरु हाम्रो कलेजमा छैन यो कुनै ठाउँमा छ फेमस कलेजहरुमा अलिकति टेक्नोलोजिकली एडभान्स कलेजहरुमा मीन्स त्यहाँनिर के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि एउटा बोर्ड हुन्छ तपाईको एक किसिमले यो भनेको हाम्रो हातमा जस्तो ट्याब हुन्छ स्क्रिन